Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm doing something a little bit different today, as you can probably tell from the name or the title of the video. But I wanted to do some of my summer favourites. Just full disclosure, I've not done one of these before, so some of the things in this video are favourites from well before summer too, but some of them are very summer coded. So I kind of split them out into food and drink, then like fashion, well not fashion, just like clothes, and then kind of bundle together beauty, makeup, skincare type things together. So let's get straight into it. Okay, so the first thing is very, very summer coded. It is these. These are the Rowntree's watermelon ice lollies. In one box you get 4 ice lollies. They look exactly like this inside. They're individually wrapped. And I can't remember how much they are, but they have been on Club Card price all summer. But they are just so tasty. I have, full disclosure, had these before this summer, but I just feel like they've hit even more this year because it's been so hot in London. So these have been unbelievable love. They've got like mainly this red colour. I can't really, they all taste kind of watermelon-y, but there's this different flavour at the bottom as well, and these are like chocolate buttons on them. Yum, 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 yum. And I don't think they're that bad for you. I mean, they probably are really bad for me, but I love them. The second thing, oh my God, I have told everyone I know or have like worked with or met that these are the most delicious things in the entire world. They're the M&S Outrageously Chocolatey Milk Chocolate Coated Custard Creams. So these are quite pricey. I can't remember exactly how much they are. I think they're like £3 something for 6 biscuits. It's over 50p a biscuit, but they are unbelievable. So it says here, more chocolate than biscuit. That's a fact. I've actually got an open packet. I'm gonna show you what they look like. This is the biscuit. You can't tell, I guess, how much it is. I guess the packaging shows you, but they are unbelievable because I feel like with custard creams, I think they're the most delicious, they're most elite biscuit. I often want something chocolatey after dinner, so this hits both amazingly. And also they're quite rich, so you only ever really want one, whereas I could probably knock back a whole packet of like regular custard creams. I mean, I say one. I probably eat 2 of these in one sitting. Unbelievable. 10, like genuinely 10 out of 10. This is probably my favorite thing out of everything I'm going to show you today. So these are the number 1. And then the final thing in that food and drink category is matcha. I think this is like obvious. Everyone loves matcha. But the reason I'm putting this in is because I was always like really nervous to make matcha at home, and I'd always spend £4 on an iced oat matcha. And I actually don't like warm matcha, so I can only really drink it in the summer because I can get iced. But getting this, it's so delicious, it's so easy to make. I don't even have one of those like matcha, like, I don't even know what they're called, matcha whisks. I just use one of those electric whisks, makes it so much easier. A little bit of boiling water just to like let it dissolve, and then just oat milk. I have some sugar-free vanilla syrup and ice. Delicious. Such a good little work from home treat, I would say, rather than buying coffee every day. Or, well, I mean, buying matcha, I guess. I do the same thing with iced coffees to be fair, but I prefer matcha. Cool. So that is food and drink. Let me put everything away, because let me put those ice lollies away before they melt, and then I'll come back. Okay, so now we're on to the next set. I've moved just because the light was in my eyes over there. So I think you'll be able to see better as well. Okay, so we've done food and drink. Now I want to go on to, firstly, like clothes. I'm so hesitant to say fashion because it's not fashion at all. It's one brand, but this brand is called Chelsea Peers. And shout out to Sophie who told me about them. They basically sell pajamas and like dressing gowns and things like that. I was looking for so long for a set, like a short set that was soft and cotton. And I bought a set and it's changed my life. It was amazing. I don't actually have that set here right now because it's in the wash, but I got a matching dressing gown, which I think you've actually seen in loads of my videos because I put it on all the time. So this is the dressing gown. And the pajamas are exactly the same as this, like the black with the white piping. When I say it's like butter, it's so soft, and it means I just reach for this all the time, and then my pajamas I want to wear all the time. And then, so good, last week for my birthday, this video is going to be out quite a few weeks later, but for my birthday, Dan bought me another pair of pajamas from there. So he bought me these, which are like these cute little beige ones with little giraffes on them. And again, it's like, well, it is short sleeve and then shorts, which I am obsessed with. I've never ever been a matching pajamas kind of person. I've always just done a big baggy oversized t-shirt and boxers, but these are just so cute and they're so comfortable, so I want to wear them. And it also means I feel like I can walk around the house in these, and yeah, just generally I'm really, really loving them. I'm just basically on rotation between these and the back ones, just back and forward constantly. So that's the only kind of fashiony, clothesy bit. The rest is now kind of beauty, skincare type things. So the first thing I'm going to do is like kind of skincare side. I'm going to talk about this product. I feel like you've seen this in videos as well. This is the Bioma Hydrating Milky Toner. Okay, so basically, let me just rewind. I've never really had any issues with my skin growing up, and I don't mean that to be like, oh wow, I'm so amazing. Genuinely, I've had unproblematic skin until probably this year, where I've started to notice a few more like bumps and breakouts, like severely dry skin. And it's just been a bit of a pain. So I went to a facialist in Clapham, and I basically got like a full profile of my face done, where she took like pictures and scans and things like that. And basically what came from it was my skin was fine. It's just very dehydrated and probably needs like a zhuzh, like a exfoliate or like a purify type thing a bit more. So I'm still trying to find a good cleanser for that. So if anyone has recommendations, much appreciated. But I did incorporate this, and this has really helped with the hydration of my skin. It's a toner that it's kind of like it feels quite nice. It just kind of, I add it on before, like after my cleanser on dry skin, like semi-dry skin. Really, really nice. I love this brand. I also have their body wash, which I like as well. Really, really affordable, and have really been enjoying that. So that's the first thing. The second thing, which is actually a direct recommendation from the facialist, was this random, it's called CliniSoothe Skin Purifier, and it says, protects the skin barrier from pollutants and impurities, prevents breakouts, and promotes rapid recovery. So this is like a spray, like a face spray mist thing, and when you like spray it, when I spray a few sprays, it kind of smells like a swimming pool. It's quite weird. But basically, I think it just gets rid of like all the like little particles that might like land on your skin through the air, and just all the random crap your face comes into contact with. Like London, relatively speaking, London is not that polluted compared to other places in the world. But getting on the tube or like being out and about, especially in summer all the time, it's not great for our skin. So I love this. I basically do it right after my toner and before I put on moisturizer or sun cream. And I just, again, like really like it. This is the second thing, and I'm gonna do one more thing on the skincare side. But basically, my point is, I don't really know what everything is doing and what each thing is doing in isolation, but my skin feels more hydrated. I'm having fewer breakouts. My skin tone is more even. So something I think is working. So I'm a big advocate. So the final thing in this kind of three-piece thing that I've tried to do as a creation of like a skincare routine is the Beauty Pie Sea Wave Light Facial Red Light Mask. I got this for Christmas from Dan, and I actually at the beginning probably used it like a couple of times a week, and my facialist told me that you have to use it like 3 to 5 times a week for any effects to be seen. So I'm now using it all the time, and I really, really love it. This is quite middle of the range in terms of price. Wow, no, it's relatively lower range for a red light mask, but red light masks are really expensive, so it's not like cheap. But I've got for my friend Alice has I think the Current Body Skin one, and she will put it on and be able to go and like water the plants and like go about her day and potter around while it's on. You cannot do that with this. It's pretty flimsy, as you can tell, and to really keep it in place, because it's only got this strap, I put like a low bun so that it like under here, so it doesn't like fall down. And it normally has like the pack, that's the electricity pack or whatever, what is it? I don't know. The bit that provides the electricity, I guess. It can't be electricity. The power. The bit of power that provides the power to this is like this pack that has to be attached when you wear it, and that's kind of heavy. So you can't really do a lot while you're wearing this. But I quite like it because I put it on just before bed. So I do my cleanser, my toner, my skin purifier. Then I put this on, and it's 10 minutes. And while I'm doing that, I'm reading or I'm scrolling TikTok or whatever. And it's just kind of like a wind down phase before bed. So I'm really enjoying that, and it's become part of my routine now. So I basically do it almost 7 days a week, I would say. I took it away with me last weekend as well, so love that. I've also used it on the plane before, which I think creeps people out, but I love it. The next thing actually is I don't really know where it is. It's not skincare, it's not really makeup, but it's part of this routine. So after that, I put my nighttime moisturizer on in the evening, and then I put this Revitalash Advanced Eyelash Conditioner on my eyelashes. So I put it like on my waterline, and basically this just makes your eyelashes grow. I used to use this all the time. I don't really know why I stopped, but I stopped for ages, and now I've got it back. It's tiny, but it lasts so long. Like this, I think, will last me a year, probably, every day. And also, after a while, you don't need to use it every day. So it's relatively pricey for this small bottle, but because it lasts so long, I think it's not that bad. I think this was £59. But basically, the way it works, as far as I know, and like, don't take this as gospel, but what I read is your eyelashes grow, and then after 2 to 4 weeks, they fall out and new ones are like growing and replacing them constantly. With this, you just don't, your eyelashes fall out every 4 to 6 weeks. So in that time, they obviously grow longer. So I'm a big advocate for it. I've only been using it for about 2 weeks. Hey, that can't be true, maybe like 3 weeks. And I can see a bit of a difference, but I also got an eyelash lift in the middle, so I don't really know what is the effect of it fully. But historically, I've always taken like a month for me to start making noticeable difference. And then after about a month and a half, or when I start to see those differences, I probably will start putting it on every other day rather than every day. But this little pot of liquid gold, love it. Cool, so then we're on to like the final kind of the makeup-y bits. So 2 of these are actually the same brand. The first one is this Refy, what is it called? Face Primer Glow and Sculpt. It's just basically like a roll-on primer that I put on before my makeup, after like all my skincare. And I got really targeted ads on this. I think it's because I was saying I really want dewy makeup finish. But because historically my skin has been so dry, I cannot, for love nor money, or could not, get a dewy finish. This has changed that. I feel like now I have the dewiest makeup look that I could have possibly gotten. So I'm really grateful for that. I don't know that it like, I've had primers before that really smooth out the skin, so the application of foundation or whatever is really good. I don't know that this does that, but I love it because it gives me that really dewy, or as dewy of a finish as I could expect from my skin and my makeup. So love that. The second thing, well, I'll just go on to the other Refy product, which is this clear lip gloss. Lots of my friends say it's boring, but you can get this in different colors. It's got this really nice like metal tip applicator bit, which I love to put on. I've got it on now. I like clear because I just want a little pop on my like shine on my lips rather than color. And my lips are quite pigmented anyway, so I don't really need loads of color. Love it. So convenient, so sleek. So I like putting it in my handbag and taking it with me with my Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lip liner. I love the combination. And yeah, really convenient. I bought this in America. I can't remember how much it was. I don't think Refy is like mega cheap, but it's also not like on the pricier side. So quite middle range. The thing that's annoying about Refy is in London, the only place you can get it from is Selfridges, unless you get it online. But, you know, it's not a problem. We can get it. Then the final thing is, forget the brand. This is actually L'Oreal Kohl Natural, but brown eyeliner. I have been a complete convert to brown eyeliner. I think it just adds such a softness. I put this in my waterline, I use it for my flick, I do it for a smoky eye. I think that black is quite harsh, especially in summer. So I'm really, really, really liking brown. I have a request actually, because I really want to do brown mascara as well, just to have like that full like brown look, but I can't find a brown tubing mascara. I use the Hourglass Unlocked Black Tubing Mascara, which doesn't come in brown, and I only really want a tubing mascara. So if anyone has a brown tubing mascara that they know of, please let me know. But I love the brown. The other thing I actually do with this is I put on fake freckles in the summer, because I'm never gonna get freckles because I'm Indian, but I love the freckle trend. I think it's so cute, and I think it's like really a pop of summer and like cuteness. So I like dot this, I like sharpen it, like dot it on my nose and like just under my eyes. I don't know if you can tell that I've got it on, but I actually don't know that many people can tell when I put it on because it's not like really obvious. And I am thinking about getting the Tarte, like the freckle pen, but for now, this is good and I really like it. So yeah. So that is all of my favorites for currently. Please let me know if you like this video, because if you did, I will try and do them more regularly and update you with new favorites and new things I've added to my routine and to my kind of repertoire of like things. If you like this video, please give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and I am trying to upload videos every Sunday. I took a little brief hiatus, but I'm back. So yeah, please follow along, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.